Good afternoon from KREUZBERG. Yeah, I'm close to basically Neukölln, Rathaus Neukölln. My name is Eugen and I love to travel. And yeah, I'm gonna go towards the Landwehr Canal. And this whole area between Rathaus Neukölln and Landwehr Canal is called the KREUZBEG, basically. It's a new for me, but yeah, I'm just gonna show you how this little place really looks like. So it's a small German neighborhood. So yeah, stick around. So I'm here at the crossroads between Weichselstraße and Donaustraße. I think it's Weichselstraße. Yep. And you have some buildings here, and it's literally wrote on the building 1904. I don't know if you can see it. 1904. And this is how the buildings are in this place. Pretty interesting, I would say. And they're all about the same age by the looks of them, so it's like turn of the century, from the 19th to the 20th century. So yeah, these buildings have survived, well, miraculously or not, the Russian onslaught of World War II of April and May 1945. And the buildings are middle class, and I would say even probably lower than middle class, but well refurbished. The area, basically Neukölln, is a very varied neighborhood. Yeah, so you have a lot of rich places in Neukölln, but you also have poor places. You have clean and proper German places, and you have also dirty and, let's say, more ethnic neighborhoods. Which, well, it shouldn't be like this, but it's kinda is, you know. Right, so we're continuing on this street, which is Donaustraße. Donau means Danube in German, so it's the street of the Danube. Well, I basically just want to reach the Landwehr Canal, not the Danube. I'm not going to walk that far though, so. As you can see here. And we're going to make a left on Fuldastraße very soon. I'm here close to the Fuldastraße, and yeah, I'm going to cross. And hopefully that is the right direction to the Landwehr Canal. So yeah, we're going to see. Right, so the buildings are also same thing, turn of the century kind of structures. And you have all the utilities needed over here. You have a barber shop, cosmetics, yeah. Again, another barber shop and cosmetics. You see, especially in these parts like Neukölln, which, let's say, the population is more Middle Eastern or more Turkish, more like this, there are a lot of barber shops, you know. People take care of their hair more, I think. Like, there's barber shop next to barber shop next to barber shop. I don't know, people probably need to have a haircut more than me, because, you know, you see, I really don't get a haircut. So probably this is the cause. I'm only speculating. So yeah. Okay. And you have, of course, the German pharmacy, the Zonnenapotheke. So we're getting close to Sonnenallee, which is this big street in front. Yeah. Sonnenallee. So this is one part of Sonnenallee I'm not familiar with, so I suppose I have to go that way. So you probably can read the signs of all these businesses, at least most of them. Yeah, again, turn of the century buildings. This whole area, this whole Neukölln area, is about turn of the century buildings. So Reuter keys for you. We've crossed the road finally after the red light kept me there basically for a million years. And here you have one of those evangelical churches related to Martin Luther. It's a Lutheran church. Yeah. Evangelische Kirche Martin Luther, Nazareth. Something with Nazareth. Again, this beautifully preserved turn of the century building. Very nice. Very, very nice. And you still have the original wooden balconies. I think they're reinforced with something because otherwise I wouldn't trust this very much. They don't look like they can hold a lot of weight. I could be wrong. I'm not an engineer, I'm not a civil engineer, so I don't know. So it looks like this. So it's pretty okay. Like honestly, the living conditions are pretty okay here. There's a lot of building structure like this. Even the ones from the 1900s are like 5-story high. So these are buildings for people to live in. They're not museums or palaces and stuff like this. Buildings for people to live in from the 1900s, and there are forests of them. Forests of housing like this. All over Berlin, not only Neukölln. But Neukölln, apparently, and Reuter Kies, is very rich in these kind of things. So yeah, well. So we're still on Fuldastrasse, mind you, yeah. So Fuldastrasse is a pretty long street. Hopefully it will lead me exactly at the Landwehr Canal on the route of the M41. Let's see. And here you have some refurbished Weimar structures. This kind of housing is from the 1920s. This is the Weimar era housing. I can tell this from a million miles away. It's been refurbished, but it's basically 100 years old. Yeah. And those over there, they are from the communist times. Well, not communist times. Well, those kind of times. This is like the American sector. Should have been the American sector, but they also built social housing in Berlin, in capitalist Berlin also. So no problem with that. And apparently the end of the road is near. Very nice here, very, very nice. And yeah, we're slowly reaching the end and the Landwehr Canal. But I'm pretty off of the area where I wanted to go in the Landwehr Canal. So I'm probably about 1 kilometer to the southeast. And so I should have been like 1 kilometer more upstream of the canal, more towards the center. But yeah, anyway, I will basically just find a way on the banks of the canal to reach my destination. Yeah. So nice. So this is like a promenade with little sports grounds like ping pong or basketball or different stuff like that, put all along the canal on both sides. And it's really interesting to hang out here. It's pretty livable, pretty livable. All this is very nice. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you really like the content. Click the notification bell so you'll stay notified whenever I'm posting something new. And yeah, you know the drill. So far so good. So what? Bye bye.